been doing me dirty. Let me tell you, shooting these story times, I thought I would be the most consistent, but lo and behold, I think this is like my second one, but anyways, yeah, we're here now. Let's tell stories. Okay, so this happened last week, but one. And I was having this discussion with the Kiss Bandits, and we were just talking. It was just general conversation about how easy it is for men to access punani in this city of Nairobi. So we were arguing back and forth, and he told me, you know what, do you know how women nowadays are making their money? I said, I don't know, tell me, they're working hard. He said, that's nonsense, rubbish, style up. If you even believe what you're saying to me right now, you need help. So he put me on to this challenge and told me, you know what, the only way for you to find out what I'm saying, for these girls who are aged between 20 to 24 years, who can afford brunch and can afford to take themselves out to these luxurious trips, to go for staycations, galcations, we are out here chasing soft life. You better know how that money is made. So I was interested, and I asked him how are people making the money, because I would not mind making a few coins myself. It's not one of those gigs. Chill. Okay, so this is what happened. Told me now, a lot of these babes are going to these online platforms, and they are using the online platforms to outsource that which they can give, not for free, but for a fee. And I said, so how does that work? He said, so you just open a Tinder account, of course, fake your profile, pretend to be a man's for a couple of days. It was supposed to go for the weekend. So this was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And he told me, please just be forward. Ask when you open the account, yes? Don't waste time. Don't be chatty friend. When you marry me, I want to date you. Just go straight to the point and ask the babes, do you want friendship or do you want a hookup? And then when they say friendship, it's that one, because we are here to do a social experiment. And this is how it went. So I opened my account under the fake name of Marcus Hugo. And it was very quick to set up this account. I didn't need to verify anything. And I was Marcus Hugo, 42 years old, a South African national, but here in Kenya because I'm pursuing my master's degree. I'm so sorry if you happen to be catfished by me. They are poorly. Okay, so my target was, because I used that Tinder app in 2016, so I was really clueless. But I was helped. And I did the setup. I read that my location is Nairobi, but I'm originally from Johannesburg, South Africa. So look at how we've been catfished out here. Eh? Ladies and gentlemen. Then from there, we moved, and my bio was just pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and I was targeting babes or hands between the age 20 to 24, young, fresh girls, yeah? Girls who are not going to stress me, going like, I need to be married, I have to be a wife. No, I'm just here to hit it and quit it. Then the rollout began. So within the first 24 hours, you know how Tinder is, like utakabwa, they really will not recommend, oh, look at my nails, shit. Oh, they are popping. Alex did this. Okay, so you know how Tinder works. Never mind, because I'm going to be talking like this. This nails just look so fire. So you know how Tinder works, yeah? Within like the first 24 hours of you opening a new account, they limit the number of recommendations you get. But they kept saying you want to upgrade to premium. When I'm like, shut up, man. Now that's not why I'm here. So I would just swipe. So the number of swipes are limited. Those first hours. But then I managed to get a couple of girls. I scored like, let's say 5 girls within that swipe up. I was just looking at girls who probably I'd date if I was a man, or probably I would be attracted to, or probably I would not even be remotely attracted to. Like girls who look like really serious, focused hands, but they're still on Tinder. So I remember this one, her bio was very specific and very direct that she's here. She offers home massages. So I said, okay, you're probably the kind of hand I am looking for. I chatted her up, asked her, so what's the plan? How are things looking? Told her, would you mind if we hooked up? Would you mind if we maybe met for a massage or two? And this is how our conversation rolled out. her charges were $100 for a hookup. So she was really not that specific. We didn't get into the details, the nitty-gritties of what, that hookup would offer. Like, what am I getting in exchange for my 10,000 Kenya shillings? And I said, okay, fine, let me give her time to respond. She has never responded. I don't know if her data just burned or she just realized that probably I'm some catfish. Then I moved over to this other one her bio was also pretty straightforward, and I said, these are the kind of people I wanted. No, I think anyone who's going to waste my time. I beg. So her bio, in fact, read very categorically that you know why we are here. And I chatted her up, asked her, so would you mind a hookup? And she said, absolutely not. That's why we're here. So asked, how much are you charging? And this is how this conversation played. Face. I don't even know if this is the real her, even although she's verified. If you're verified, that means this is you. You're not a catfish. So she told me I will $60, and what is the $60 getting me? It's getting me all those services, and then finally she's gonna write me. And other than that, she said, so I tried seeing if I can convince her, like, would you want me to hit it raw? Because I just wanted to know, what are the terms and conditions? Are babes that thirsty? Like when you tell them, let's just do it raw, they'll agree. She disagreed. She was like, you're never doing that to me. And as a matter of fact, she did not respond up until, I think, last week. That's when I saw this message pop up and I just laughed and was like, okay, honey, I'm really not interested. I was just pulling your leg. But her charges are $60 for the whole day. Okay. Then I moved on. Now, there was this other one who I honestly would not. Listen, if I was a guy or if I was lesbian, I don't think this is the kind of person I'd be attracted to, because she did not really give me those straight Tinder vibes or these hookup vibes. She looks more like a person who is so serious and stiff and uptight, and I was like, what are you doing here? So this babe almost caught up to my gang, because she kept shooting questions upon questions upon questions, asking me, so I thought South Africa is in lockdown. Are you even serious? But then I think I sort of managed to convince her, because this is how the conversation played out. And I think I just got tired, like the gas just died. But out of, let's say comfortably, out of the 4 who I actively engaged, I know that's really not a huge number, but it's not a whole. Out of the 4 that I actively engaged, the 2 gave me a prize straight up, and then one was the hand I'm saying that I would not even dart, even if I was a guy. She was up to the hookup, but I needed to give her, I think, sense of security. Just like any other hand out here, man. Come on, let's not judge. I mean, even you, when you're on these dating sites, I mean, if you're there looking for the right reasons, I think at the back of your mind you'll be like, you need first of all to assure me that I'm not really about to throw my life. And then the 4th hand is the one now who gave me her number, and she was ready. She was like, you see, if you're going to wine and dine me, and we're going to do everything. If you play your cards right, I mean, pretty much you're going to tap it, but without charging a fee. So, in all, what did I conclude? I don't even sure if I even got back to the Kiss Bandit with this information, but listen to me. It's a thing that is now being drummed into the heads of so many babes. And to be really honest right now, like the model operandi is, people even poke fun and they say, oh, so you know what, that guy hit, and he hit without pain, or he hit without giving you money. So what are you saying? What's up? I'd rather someone hits it and I get compensated for it, other than just getting hit and all I'm left with is a very bad heartache. That's all I'm left to nurse for myself. So I really didn't even know how to feel about this, because I think there are so many women, because there are others who I didn't even provoke, they just kept coming at me like, hey, how are you? You're handsome, you're what, because I mean it's a dating app, and my credentials stated that I work for one of these multinational companies. So what the social experiment taught me, I think me as a female, is one, there are too many catfishes out here, guys. Like 1,000,001. Because I just went on Instagram, and I'm sorry, whoever's photo I plucked, I'm really sorry. I took a photo from someone based in South Africa, and I created an entire fake profile. So catfishing is on an all-time high. And then number 2, I just put 2 photos there and then, made the thing up. Then number 2 is like, now, the people who are on these sites genuinely, which I don't even know if anyone is on Tinder for I don't know, for the right way, because I was told there's Tinder and there's that other one. What's the name of this other one? The one I said I'm not really interested because I didn't even have the strength. What's the name? Whoa, bro, nimesahau. But the Kiss Bandit was like, that one is worse, because their guys are the cheapest, as in the cheapest. What's the name? Oh my god. Okay, fine, I'll probably nitakumbuka and then I'll insert it here somewhere. But that was what was said. And then it's like now these apps have become a very easy place for predators, for stalkers, for catfishers, and for people who really don't really have good intentions towards someone's daughter. But because we are all thirsty, and the next time I think I'm going to reverse it and I'm going to pose as a trans woman to just see the number of straight men who I will manage to get hooked to me. You see, so it means we are literally putting ourselves in the face of danger, whether we know it or not. Because there's a time you're like, I acknowledge that I've put myself at risk, and then there are times you're just like, I'm out here looking for money, or I'm out here desperately sourcing for love. Either or. Then, the other thing is, I don't think a lot of people thought through, because if you're telling me that I'm going to hit it for 60 USD, that means it's me, like, who has to organize the room, and she talked about some food there. Food is very important. Talked about food, talked about some drinks. But the truth of the matter is, you're probably going to come, and I'm telling you that I'm at this apartment, yes? So what you do, you come to that apartment, and then when you get there, it's a pack of men waiting for you. Utaenda wapi wewe? And then, we just close the door, or you come in, it's just me who's there. I sedate your drinks a bit, because I've already told my other friends that I'm paying this hand 60 USD or 100 USD, and you know what, I need you guys to run a train wreck on her, because we cannot pay 60 USD and I just tap it solo. So what they do, probably you're drugged, you don't even know what's happening, and these niggas come in and they run train on you. So by the time you realize it, yeah, you wake up and you're like, hey, I'm feeling funny, I don't know, like I can't quite remember what really happened or what was going down here. It's like, so it's pretty dangerous. Even when people sit there and say, hey, you know what, guys, let's, I'm going to vet you. I'm not going to be that person who just says yes ban and no ban. Even if you are really, 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 really cautious, and you're talking about how, first of all, I suggest, it's just a suggestion on my end, that probably we go there and we buy some lunch. You're still not safe, my loves. You're still not safe. So, and then what else? What else did I conclude from this? It's just like right now everything has become super transactional. I don't know if it's the narrative that's being peddled out here, or it is by virtue of the economy dipping, or it's just because it's an easier route, or it's because probably the hands have finally realized that we are spending, like we've been giving this thing up for free for so long, and right now it almost feels like we need to demand for compensation. That's just how it feels. But yeah, I deactivated the account because it was really not helping. But I think the next time we're going to come out and probably do and run one, and I'm going to pose as a trans woman and just see how what was the story, what's the concept, if I'm a trans woman and maybe I'm trying to score a man out here. So let me know in the comment section down below if maybe you have ever found a date on Tinder, or if it's common knowledge that Tinder is just the transactional base, or any other platform, be it Facebook, be it Instagram, be it Tinder, be it Twitter, whichever place, like if you've ever had or you've known, or it's been you who understands that, wake up, no one is giving it up for free anymore. Izo siku zilisha. So comment down below, and if you have any other story suggestions or any other social experiments that you would want me to do, then also let me know. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching. See you again next time.